Well, hello, my friends. It's your friend Kevin. Welcome. Let's get on with today's Divine Daily Blast, shall we? We're in an angel numerology number 10, 1 day. Today is actually reduces to a 1, which is magical new beginnings. But I like using the number 10. I don't know why, because I do think that 10, while numerology and angel numerology goes up to a 9, there is that 0 that sometimes shows up in numerology, sometimes in angel numbers. The extra 0, for me, you can choose whatever you want to choose, but the 0 represents divine messages. The energy where one situation, one thing, one story, one element has ended, and there needs to be a divine reverence for being present and awake to the pre-dawn of what's coming next. It's the circle, the spiral, the upward spiral, if you will, the pre-dawn of a new day, a new life, a new energy of whether you want to call it the energy of the dark moon, the full moon, doesn't matter. But it's right before that new moon energy or the full moon energy, whichever way you're looking at it, emerges like a full circle moment that works with divine creativity and divine magic. So if you're into tarot, pull out the World card and the Dreamer card, or the Fool, depending on which deck you're using. And know that God, the divine, is calling you and asking you to lay your bigger dreams, your more magical dreams, your more sparkly dreams out on the table for your perusal, if you will. Now, I can go into the number 1, which 10 will divide into what will divide into 1. The 1 is the magical new beginnings piece, where you pull the 9 of cups or the 9 of water. It's got the element of Pisces traveling through either Pisces, the planet of Jupiter traveling through the sign of Pisces and Scorpio. Pisces and Scorpio being the most sensitive of signs of the zodiac. Now, I'm not saying that Jupiter is moving into Pisces, because it really isn't. The moon is actually in Aquarius. But the point I'm making with this day, with this 10-1 day, is there's positively nothing like having a really good heart-to-heart with yourself, with loved ones, and for reminding yourself, this is a big one. I don't know why that thing is cocked up over there. There you go. That's where you live. Reminding yourself that life isn't anywhere near as bad as news reports might have you believe. I don't turn on the nightly news or the main news cycle. I don't know what to trust in that. What I do know is I can trust that when I believe, feel the power of God the Creator, God the universe, God the Mother, God the Father, God the earth, the love of friends, the upbeat feeling I get from that, that feels better than leaving a news report that does not let me feel better. So let's move on. Here are my isms. I'm on a journey of love and fearlessness. And today is my day, your day, our day, to paint a day of endless possibilities. We can look at anything and everything as coming to an end, but we also have to know that there is this new beginning right around the corner. This new beginning that's about to dawn. You know, when we awaken in the morning, we start to see the earth is actually rotating around the sun. The sun doesn't go anywhere. However, in that delightful rotation, the sun, as it begins to emerge because the earth is rotating around it, brings streaks of colour, all sorts of colours, from blues to ambers to golds to deep reds, and depending on the cloud cover, they create these streaks. And to me it almost looks like part of this tie-dye mat, all kinds of colours. But we have to be present to seeing it, to watching it, to being with it, to see this endless journey. It's fearless, the canvas and painting the endless possibility with it. Some folks, we just wake up and the sun's right there, already up, running, life is going. The rest of us sit and kind of face it as it starts to emerge, as we start to emerge. Sometimes I think that we are developing ourselves in front of the sun. We're sort of birthing ourselves to its glory, to its light, to its expansion. This is what lifts me past the day-to-day human struggles. The other one I've got here is focus on love, feel joy and be content. It's kind of all in that melting pot. Here's a message from Archangel Raphael. Kind of goes along with it. I chose this first before I pull all these cards out. With my emerald green rays of light, I can bring your body and soul back into alignment for optimal health and balance. Don't we want optimal health and optimal balance? And that starts with the intention to claiming it and the attention to getting it. I'm deserving of vibrant health. I honour my body and my body honours me. Everything you consume, water, tea, coffee, whatever that is, has been provided in all kinds of magical, wild ways. Today I might suggest that you get with people that help bring you into an emotional pick you up. Seek out somebody who makes you feel good, sounds good, like has conversations that lift you, shift you from anything that is not quite the way you would want it to be. We have the Seraphins with us. The good you do comes back to you. Their activation is, my own goodness attracts good things, opportunities and experiences. Yes, it does. The Seraphins are a small group of fiery angels that are so very directly connected with the divine and so directly connected with divine source energy that literally says, whatever you need, we're going to bring it for you. We're going to bring it to you. We're going to allow you to have it. And we've got Lady Venus and her Venusians. She's the head of the planet Venus, the planet of love, the planet of light, the planet of good things. She's bringing light activation to all of us, calling into action and providing a power surge. Earth missions. I did check in with Gertrude and Beatrice this morning. It was delightful. They are not exactly deep into the forest, but they're sort of in their woodland haven, delightfully just plotting and planning, not anything particular, just in their natural habitat, and they're just enjoying every part of nature, every part of I'm going to pull that card and turn it over. Flourish. Ooh. See, I want to call this one Flora. Flora Flourish. I like that. This girl is thigh deep in a pond. Not just any old pond. This fairy's thigh deep in a lily pond. Because you see in her hand she has picked up a lily flower, blossom, I don't know if she's actually pulled it out. Yeah, she has. She pulled it out of the water. But there's more down there for her to pick at. The message is the lotus flower. Oh, the lotus flower fairy. Well, I'm just going to call her Flourish. Tells you to learn from experiences and shed your inner light on any unclear areas of your life or the lives of other people. I have a funny feeling. I love this little crown of roses on her head. Oof, and I like that hair too. I have a funny feeling that you, I, us, all of us together are these flourishing fairies that sprinkle light, hope, joy on the world. And this is kind of what we are here to do, I think. And listen, I know that these divine daily blasts are not so much readings as far as individual purpose readings for each one of you. They're just designed to enlighten, inspire, motivate, heal, bring love, bring warmth, bring a lifted sense of vibration, because it does for me when I do these. I have discovered lately that being truly creative, being open to creativity of any kind, any form, is limitless, is possible. And in that creativity, in that awe of nature, in that feeling that it doesn't matter, there will always be more leaves on the tree, more flowers in the garden, more butterflies to watch, more bees to pollinate, all of those things, because this is how we flourish. It sort of reminds me of a brand. And I want to say off the top of my head, the brand is called Flourish and Bots, something like that. I don't even know if that is a brand. It's quite interesting. Anyway, I digress. What would be my message that I would land for everybody? Paint a canvas. Get creative. Be inspired by what you see, what you feel, who you touch, the conversations you have. Be inspired by them. And when you pop up against anyone who perhaps is got their feet glued to the television, glued to not such a great day, glued to something that is really tough, simply spend time with them. Encourage them to flourish. You don't have to tell them, I think you should do this, I think you should do that. It's like, let's go get a cup of tea or a cup of coffee, or would you like an iced bun, or can I get you a donut? The image of Gertrude sitting through a box of donuts and letting the jelly just slide all over her face, not caring. She's just enjoying the taste of that jelly donut and all that crazy sugar across her face. This is bliss. Ice cream. You can't gobble it up fast enough before the sun melts it and it's all over your hand and running down the cone. These are these blissful, giggly, crazy moments in life that we are just supposed to wrap ourselves up in. That's it from me for today. Thank you for joining me on the Divine Daily Blast. Keep liking, keep subscribing, keep sharing, keep lifting this energy higher. And until tomorrow, lots of love. Bye for now.